One of those people that has helped produce many artists throughout the decades is the man we are featuring this week on Mi Gente. He was born into a family of musicians. And Freddie Martinez can truly proclaim that his music is in his soul. Today, of course, as we say, Freddie Martinez is the subject of our Mi Gente segment. Now, we could easily say that here's a man who's been living his dream, but that, of course, would be too easy. Instead, to know this 79-year-old man, this artist, is to understand the stuff that dreams are made of. To comprehend that success comes to those who not only work hard, but stay focused. And no matter what, Freddie has stayed determined.
I started professionally when I was 15 years old. That's when I started my first band.
Freddie Martinez Sr. performed with that band and many others throughout his teenage years.
I struggled like everybody else does for about 12 years. And then when I was 27 years old, my wife and I decided to start Freddie Records.
You may have driven past the Freddie Record Studios on Corpus Christi South Side. At Staples and Woolridge, the massive complex is hard to miss. And while we know it's a recording studio, how this building, this company came to be, is to hear the story behind the story from the man whose name is synonymous with Tejano music.
A lot of beautiful memories at the old studio.
This is the old Studio B on Chaparral Street, the place where Freddie Records, in reality, was born. It was a struggle at first, competing with some of the other Tejano artists of the day. Freddie recorded and released 3 albums with limited success. But in 1973, Freddie's life changed completely.
Then the 4th album was Te Traigo Estas Flores. And that one is the one that opened every door everywhere. From the smallest little town to the biggest in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, to the smallest little city that you can think of. Mexico.
That one song sold millions worldwide and took Freddie and his band to some of the biggest venues, from Madison Square Garden to the Palladium in Los Angeles. That success in that day and age brought Freddie Martinez the business clout that would eventually help launch his record empire. Once more, he helped other artists realize their dreams.
I would say in the hundreds that have recorded for us. Anybody that is in the Tejano business has recorded there. As far as the conjuntos regionales, conjuntos, you got Toda La Rosa, Rubén Vela, Rubén Naranjo, Esteban Jordan, Freddie Gomez, Gilberto, all of them recorded with us. And then the Tejano was Sonny, Agustin, Little Joe, all of them recorded there.
Throughout the years, Freddie Martinez has amassed a catalog of music, which is distributed and promoted across the country and Latin America. His studios continue to produce music with some of today's biggest Tejano and regional Mexican music artists, giving that hand up to the next generation.
You see people that are new artists that are coming up that I wish I could get a hold of some of them, kind of just to show them a little bit of what was before, and because there's a lot of talent out there, and I see that the Tejano music here to stay.
You know, this story of Freddie Martinez is just a little tiny peek at all this man has done throughout his career. That's why he is on our wall of honor here at Domingo Live, and he actually signed that album, by the way. But we have the people that we admire and who helped make Domingo Live and the Domingo Peña show important, but it was through artists like Freddie Martinez and songs like Te Traigo Estas Flores that helped propel the Tejano music industry into a national and international renowned genre. So Freddie Martinez tells me that he's working on a book about his life, and we know that we need to know more because there's so much more to his life and his contributions to our industry that we should hear, and he wants us to read and enjoy it and know that it is a story of inspiration. It is a story that will inspire others to do as he's done and to work hard, and that's what the fruits of his labor show. Now, of course, Freddie Records is managed by his 3 sons. He's passed that along to them, and they are continuing with the legacy. So much more to come from Freddie Records and the history that they started so many decades ago, and will now see us into the future, into the next generation of Tejano music artists. So continuamos con eso, otra producción de Freddie Records, Los Palominos, right here on Domingo Live.